We are back. Well, we just left off. I got teleported. Weird, crazy place. Hoping maybe. I think we have to destroy it.
Please see password to enter.
A little boost is all you need. Average Joe to
Nobody
Hercules.
cares.
Access denied. Please speak clearly. Automatic deactivation for 60 seconds.
That's funny, I just remembered that code. I didn't remember.
Our hope was to bond a little sister to a single protector, so she had to be expendable in case of error. As we were fabricating a father bond, we couldn't really afford to have the girl's parents asking around. So, Fontaine's orphanages provided, and the procedure was an unprecedented success. If I had only known who the child was, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
You don't fuck me.
Adam Delta. One little jab in the arm, and even a hopeless underperformer can be employed. Of the month. Oh, you should know. Look around. Is any of this familiar?
Whoa.
The Rapture consumer is indebted to you, my boy. We ironed kink
That just
after
tripped me
kink
the hell
out of our domestic plasmid line on you right here. Well, let's see if you're staying competitive. Step on up and take the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, Fontaine Futuristics invites you to shed your skepticism, evolve your expectations, and dissolve your doubt as we unveil the revolutionary power of our home defense plasmid series. May I have a volunteer from the audience? Come now, don't be shy. How about you, sir? No, he's positively rigid. Yuma, at the back. Oh, come on down. Let's give it a hand, folks.
I inherited all of this! Don't you understand?
Only a single volunteer? Oh, come now, gentlemen. She'll be awfully nervous up here all alone.
Stealing! Adieu.
Come on down, all of you!
Had fun! You know what
Weird.
A round of applause, please, for Subject Delta and the power of plasmids.
Uh-oh. I don't like that guy.
Oh dear, Subject Delta. It looks like you've upstaged a fellow demonstrator, and he's here to steal the show. What will Delta do now, folks?
See him go.
Still a winner, Delta. The tour was never the same without you. And to think you were so spliced you couldn't stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you to a T, my boy.
Will eternity be hot or cold? No use hiding. I know to stay at the back. Good riddance, you're a nothing. I hear a call of the floorboard. I have sent the boy out to give you a good thrashing. I'll find you. Some traps.
Each new tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta. Fontaine, Ryan, and now you.
Agnes Day.
Let me
Access
in.
granted. Welcome, Gil Alexander.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now,
PJ.
there's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Own up to your punishment. Go in right. Blasted busy.
Under the sea. Under the sea. One drop of
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there's just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
sounds good. It's dark. I get lights, please.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power. Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds. A willing subject, that is to say, myself. Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
We got fast flames. Okay.
you running around the laboratories in your condition.
You animal! You're being...
Poor things. What a life. Marching around, playing daddy, until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream. No offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor, on the double.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
He's nice.
Well, another adoption.
This way. We found it. Poison and sunshine mean angels. Where angels fall, the roses grow tall. Spill all over everywhere.
What's inside? Rusty tumors. Not speaking to you. Drat, blasted. Run from the family.
Angel, don't cry.
I'm watching you,
Daddy, are you taking me home too? Come on, Daddy. It's close. This one has Eleanor.
Cool.
Give her here. And call me in the morning. He belongs to me. Now, how you run? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I give a man hell.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best dad.
Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye, small chat.
I do hope in eternity there will be time to pick Sophia's brain a bit.
Ask yourself, Mr. Meltzer. Is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds? Or to be united, not just with your daughter Cindy, but with the Rapture family as well?
More Adam.
A choice is yours. I urge you to accept the Protector program. You will live by her side, and remember nothing beyond your love for her.
I wasn't the first to find Rapture. You crazy bitch. And I won't be the last. You do whatever you want to me. As long as I'm with Cindy, I'm a happy man.
Imbecile! Thank you for coming.
The sandals all done now. Are we gonna be together again, Dad? Adam, Daddy, over there.
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was, died in this room.
Nobody hurt my daddy.
The hounds! Someone hand me that gun! Now!
Daddy, let's get it. What does the first thing angels? I do. See the light in the tunnel?
I'm smarter than you. What you weak? This girl's tougher than you. Drafting for a chat.
Poor little girl! And that child, you monster!
Soon, Dad. Daddy, you always save me from the monsters.
Alright, there you go.
The girls are whispering, Father. They've left you a present at the Gatherer's Garden. Take it.
You're okay.
Hello? I know you're in there. I know who you are, and you don't scare me. But my friend, one friend. What? Done. Rip you open. Fine. It's unsanitary.
confess. Just now, Sinclair saw me in the corridor, perhaps reading my face. The bastard looked me right in the eye and suggested I make an appointment with Dr. Lamb.
All right, sport, time to feed the fish. Head on back to Alexander's tank and put those plants in.
Ridiculous!
Poor Gilbert. It was his will to die, Delta. To serve the majority by protecting them from his lunacy. Your entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you grant his request, knowing that he served the family?
Rebirth, huh? Sure, you live forever, but minus your body. I like my body, kid. I don't feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some saintly child, like just one more dusty old book in the library.
Management system online.
Notice to all employees. Subject Delta is hereby dismissed. Escort him from the premises!
No, I don't want it. You tried to buy me out with this bribe, this penance, this sublime. God damn you, Delta!
Perfect, son. You reeled him in. Now, use that console there to take a gene. Sample. It should print up a genetic key automatically.
I'll not be toyed This isn't some damn clubhouse.
I'm charging 5 minutes to do nothing.
The key's all ready. Go on and take it. You got the key to Lamb's hideout, sport. Eleanor's down there. Now just head out to the Oxyphil station and use it.
It is done. The sample disposal button on the panel in front of you will administer a massive jolt of electricity to the tank. More than enough to kill me. Whatever I may say to dissuade you, do not listen. The man whose voice you hear now is long gone. As my mind fades, I find my thoughts turn to the suffering that Eleanor will be made to endure, and I am overcome with pity. But I can only offer my feeble prayers. Perhaps after my death, you can do more. Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
This is it. Maybe? I don't know.
Eleanor's condition may be a blessing in disguise. Early splicing tests indicate 0 genetic damage due to her condition as a little sister. It appears that she...
La 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 la.
When night is sleeping and
La la la
I'm
la la la.
sleeping in bed.
Persephone, we're finally here. Find Eleanor, son, and fast. Her mama's got all Rapture dying to keep you two apart.
Yeah. Cookie bells. Inmate. Oh, so jail. But I'm here. Ooh, where we going? What we doing? La 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 la. That's a lot of walking.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
I wonder, Delta, do you know why you are here? Have you any
Nope.
idea what my daughter has given you? As I watch you now, I envy your ignorance. You still believe.
Persephone, secret home of Sinclair Solutions. I bet against Andy Ryan's vision of harmony and rapture, offered him a quiet place to send anybody who wasn't working out, and now I'm sitting on my own private think tank. Technically, Utopia shouldn't have much use for a detention facility, but if you do business as long as I have, well, that's her. Her son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
Warning. Quarantine seal disengaging. Please stand by.
How will she remember us after this moment? I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father, locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta. And take heart, for you, at least, have escaped your legacy.
Hurry now! Quarantine chamber's waiting on you. Get in there! Your signal's breaking up. I can see or hear a thing.
Why is everybody helping this question? There's really no need.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind. And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel. The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone, just as she has always wanted.
20 seconds remaining.
But there is one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me. His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mother stopped my heart long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now. Or worse. But I can still help you escape. This little sister's brought you something that will allow you to take control of her.
Yeah, just stab me. That sounds great. Man, I'm beautiful.
I know this feels a bit strange, Father, but now you can see through her eyes and tell her where to go. This is how I brought you back without Mother catching on. Now, first, let's get you out of here.
Wee.
Inside Mother's office, there's a way to unlock these chambers she's holding us in. Find a way to slip in there.
Come on. Get in there. Office stuff.
You're in. There should be a lever in here somewhere. Pull it, and it will unlock our cells.
Attention! Augustus Sinclair has been sighted within the facility. He will attempt to reach Subject Delta. All family duties are hereby suspended until he is
What
found.
Mother did to me left me very weak, or I would do this part myself. To save your life, I'm going to have to change. To be like you. From here, you should be able to locate the pieces of a Big Sister suit. Please, bring them to me.
Okay. Oh, money.
There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me. 10 years, Father. Stuck in this fever dream. Mother kept me sedated in order to perfect my mind with Adam. To her, the ideal child is a genius, serving the common good without questioning it. You have saved me from that.
I've been quarantined, but Mother's unaware.
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it all. When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me. Mother was right about one thing. I have been watching you, Father, studying the way you have treated others, and now I know who I am.
Teddy bears.
I am free. After everything Mother has done to me, I am alive and sane enough to be curious about the sun. When you rescued my new sisters, I felt every one, and it gave me hope for the first time in years. Now, I will do the same for all the others, starting with this one. We've done it, Father. I'll be there soon. These suits always did make me think of you, Father. I guess I still remember you in shining armor. But now it's my turn to fight for you. Take this plasmid. You can use it to call
Summon the big sister to fight by your...
me to your side in a fight.
Subject Delta, I know you can hear me. You have stolen my life's work, and with it, my only daughter. But Rapture is the house of monsters. The surface will not have us. And now, we shall be buried as a family, side by side.
Oh God, she's going to drop this building into the trench. It's miles deep. We have to find Sinclair.
Father, I am not your bloody messiah. Done and dusted, Father.
Well, I'm gonna call that there. Thanks, everybody.